Welcome to another Doctors Express Medical Minute.
Hi, Jay Fedak, Physician Assistant at Doctors Express, and this is a Medical Minute. Today I want to talk to you about throat infections. We see throat infections very commonly in the office, and there are two different varieties. There are bacterial throat infections and there are viral throat infections. The bacterial throat infection is commonly known as strep throat. The viral infection is much more common and has a little bit different symptoms than the strep. So I'll review the symptomology. So as soon as the patient comes in, they typically have symptoms of sore throat. So we differentiate between strep and viral by asking a few questions. The strep variety typically has fevers, body aches, sore throat, white patches in the back of the throat, and swollen glands. Whereas the viral variety typically has sore throat, usually no white patches behind the throat, and maybe swollen glands. More often than not, no fevers or body aches. So there are different treatments depending on which one the patient has. Where the strep variety, antibiotic prescription, along with Advil, Motrin, fluids, and rest. Whereas the viral variety, typically the treatment is supportive. Supportive means Advil, Motrin, rest, and fluids. Unfortunately, antibiotics don't work for a viral infection, so we don't prescribe them if the patient has a negative test. The test that we do is a rapid strep test. It takes about 5 minutes and is fairly accurate and allows us to differentiate between the two. The strep infections typically affect younger adults and children, whereas the viral infections typically affect everybody. It really has no predilection for age. Both infections are indeed contagious. They can be transmitted easily by contact. Typically in strep, once you're on antibiotics for 24 hours, you are no longer contagious, where the viral variety, you are contagious for as long as you have symptoms. So if you have a sore throat and want to get checked out and evaluated and possibly tested, feel free to drop by Doctors Express or stop by your primary care office.
This has been a Doctors Express Medical Minute. Doctors Express Urgent Care has locations throughout New Jersey, New York, Connecticut, and Massachusetts. For locations near you, visit doctorsexpress.com.